Hello everyone, I'm Tanya Singhal, President of Rotaract Club of DSPSA, and I served as Joint Director of Rangde in tenure 23-24 and served as the Community Services Director in tenure 24 and 25. And I know Siddhant sir very well just because through Rotaract only. Hello Siddhant sir,
Hello
am I
everyone.
audible?
Hi Tanya, how are you?
Hello
Hello sir,
Siddhant sir,
how are
how are
you?
you?
I'm very fine. How are you, Siddhant?
I'm good, sir.
Good to see Rotractors playing a role.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so over to you sir.
So yes, so basically, let me. You all have listened my introduction before, as so that's not very big at this age, but I'm just working and growing, trying to grow in the both the start, both the startups which I have started. This is what I have done, and the first startup, as all of you know, the Professional Edge, which I started 3 years ago, and the second one, which is Ad Avenue, which I started a year back. That's into a digital marketing space, and the first one was into the HR vertical space. So this is the basic all about my journey, and then comes Rotaract. Everybody knows Rotaract and DSPSR. That's one of the great clubs which DSPSR has and have. The major aim of mine was getting into DSPSR. One was which I growed was because of the Rotaract Club in DSPSR, and the faculty is very supporting, and what I have experienced in that 3 years of my journey in DSPSR. Yeah.
Okay, so what inspired you to co-found Professional Edge and how has your vision evolved since its inception?
So, what inspired me was basically it was grasping the opportunity which I have got. So the basic thing was that, and second was the uh, my family. One of my family members was into HR for last 25 years. So in my inclination towards HR grown from that, and then we founded Professional Edge, and the vision involved in last 3 years. We are exploring, we are doing trial and error methods. What works what works in different organizations, what we need to improve, and how we can improve. That's the basic thing which we are learning right now. So it's not a very big time, but 3 years is a decent time which we have run this organization, and we are learning from different startups which we are coming, and which all the startups, and uh, in other backgrounds as well, what kind of backgrounds the startups has, and what kind of requirements do they have in terms of HR and digital marketing space. So this is what we have been looking forward, and which we have done right now.
Okay, and so what were the challenges did you face while transitioning from employee roles?
So I was being very minimal time employee in terms of employee engagement, employee terms. So I have been into different companies for not more than a year or so. So I have been into business from the day when I graduated from DSPSR. So that's
That's
the
very
thing.
good, very good.
Yeah.
And how did you use to balance the different demands of Professional Edge and Ad Avenue?
So I would say that my clientele have been very similar in terms of HR or in terms of digital marketing I have seen. So my clientele have been very similar. So pitching HR to similar client and digital marketing also. So balancing would be the first thing would be doing the task management thing. That's the first thing which I have been implementing, and that given me the balance which we need to maintain in terms of managing two, three businesses at the same time.
Sir, how do you see the future of digital marketing and HR consulting converging in the next 5 upcoming years?
So in terms of, let me start with first the digital marketing space. Digital marketing, as we have seen in last 5 years, it's grown up till at a very optimal space, I would say, that without digital marketing, a firm can't grow. This is the marketing, and in terms of digital marketing, in terms of digital, going digital is the trend of this era. And for next 5 years, I would say that will be the best marketing strategy, and the marketing strategy which will implement and which will help the business grow. And in terms of HR, I would say the trend which is now is shifting into getting our HR outsourced. So the HR functioning would be, in terms of, not will be done, not done by the organization staffs, but will be done by the outsourced organizations. So this is what the trend is growing in terms of HR, I would say. And next 5 years would be very uh, that would grow at at a very good pace.
What were the strategies that have proven most effective in attracting and retaining talent for the HR consulting?
So I would not say strategies in terms, but attracting talent and retaining would be the work culture, the basic, the basic and the foremost structure or pillar for attracting and retaining the employees is the work culture of an organization. If the work culture is good, then then the employee would stay and work with a free mindset. Otherwise, they will have a bad time in the organization, and they'll leave the organization at some point of time.
Like the atmosphere of the organization should be perfect.
Yes, yes.
And according to the students, what are the key skills your students develop today to thrive in either HR or digital marketing careers?
So the skill, basically the skill first is time management, the skill set which you need. It's not about skill set. How you see things is basically the best thing. Skills can be developed in 3 months. Skills can be developed in 3 months, but your attitude needs to be at that pace to learn that skill well and to implement that skill well. So basic things are time management, task management. These are the two things which you need to maintain. And other than that, if you are inclined towards HR and digital marketing, then you should get into that core area. Otherwise, that's basically that core area. Otherwise, you need to get into sales, or what skill sets do you have? Skill sets also define what things do you like. That automatically gets into the skill sets which you have.
So, like nowadays, people say that we have to invest on ourselves rather than on MBA or any other master's degree. For example, that I am a student of a BBA, right, from BBA program. And if I don't do MBA once and I invest that thing on the skills, so is it okay? Like
I would not
not
say,
doing MBA, but doing.
okay, I would not say, but nowadays trends has changed. The organizations don't look beyond your graduation degree. They basically get onto the what exactly skill sets you have. So I would say doing MBA in from a good college with the curriculum which you need is an important aspect. And building yourself and doing MBA is very different things, not similar. Skill sets, you can grow skill sets while you're working, while you are doing your MBA, while you're doing your BBA. But doing MBA is basically growing yourself. You need to learn certain things which you can learn in through MBA only.